Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today, I'll be going over the main antagonist of my Bionicle fan story, Kothorahk, the Makuta of Chaos. Now let's get started. Kothorahk was originally created by Madanui early on in the Southern Islands, where he was put in command of the most southwestern island in the Matoran universe, called Chaos, where he ruled with an iron fist. As one of the first Makuta in the Brotherhood to side with Pterodax before the Great Cataclysm, Kothorahk knew what he was getting himself into when the coup to overthrow Madanui first started. He did everything Pterodax asked of him, and he enjoyed doing everything he did, especially where he tormented and murdered other beings. He was also incredibly biased towards Pterodax, thinking he was a much better leader than Miserix. Because of this bias, right before the other Makuta were killed by the energy storms in Kardanui, Kothorahk evacuated out with a few other of his Makuta brothers, Lacersha, Kakaro, Zernox, Piraz, and Krulax, and hid inside the Great Spirit robot, not knowing it was Pterodax that started the storms in the first place. After Pterodax's death and Madanui putting Spirits Magna back together, Kothorahk and what was left of the Brotherhood of Makuta fled underground and still wait in the shadows for the right moment to strike. At first, Kothorahk was the most devout follower of Pterodax, but as time passed, he thought of a new plan. What plan? You'll just have to wait and see in my fan story, Darkness Falls. Kothorahk wears a great Kanohi Nyarlath, the Great Mask of Chaos, which allows the wearer to make their target experience visions of eldritch horror and manipulate the wearer's appearance to match their target's worst nightmare. Kothorahk also wields two solidified antidermis blades, which he uses to slash through his enemies and make them vulnerable to his mask power. Kothorahk's appearance and personality are heavily inspired by Nyarlathotep, an outer god from H.P. Lovecraft's Cthulhu mythos. He also uses the iconic Bionicle frame, which is incredibly flexible and can make almost any large-size MOC look good. The way I choose the themes for my MOCs is a little different. Instead of choosing anime or video game songs, I use classical or metal songs to convey their personalities. Kothorahk's theme is Nyarlathotep, composed by Plowman, which will be playing throughout the video. Kothorahk is a fairly old MOC, but he is only 5 years old compared to Valen's 12 years. He's only ever had one other form, which I posted to DeviantArt on August 30th, 2015. Since Kothorahk uses the Bionicle frame, he is incredibly flexible, though the armor I chose for him slightly hinders the flexibility. Kothorahk has approximately 28 points of articulation overall, with full ankle movement, a joint just below the knee giving him the digigrade or chicken leg design, 2 points in the knee, full hip movement, a waist swivel and an ab crunch slightly hindered in the front and back, full shoulder movement slightly hindered by the chest piece, full elbow movement, which looks a little funky at times, full wrist articulation, and 3 posable fingers. And finally, full head movement. The shoulder spikes made out of scrawl heads can move a little bit as well, to make poses a little bit more dynamic. Because Kothorahk uses the Bionicle frame as his skeleton, he stands at around 15 inches or 38.1 centimeters tall. He is also 5 inches or 12.7 centimeters wide. This makes Kothorahk my tallest Lego creation. He even stands taller than the 2008 Takanuva set. Kothorahk's flaws are very minor and don't detract from his character design much at all. The lower mandible on his head can easily be moved out of alignment if you're not careful. Also, because of his chest armor, he can't cross his arms that easily, though you can do it. Kothorahk is also top-heavy. Due to his height and the size of his feet, he has the possibility to topple over if posed incorrectly. Though not nearly as sentimental as Valen is to me, Kothorahk is easily one of my best MOCs. What would you rate this MOC on a scale of 1 to 10? Leave your answer in the comments below. Also, if you like this video, please hit the like button. It lets me know if you like this type of content and if you want more of it. Also, if you like what I do, please consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell. It'll let you know exactly when I upload so you won't miss a thing. One last thing before I go, I made a Discord server that's free to join. The link will be in the description below, along with the other links to my social media. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Catch you later.